look at this.
I see him.
Yeah, one's on.
What the f? This is the fastest way to unlock the Gra in Warzone. Now, before you get started, I highly recommend you crack open a can of G Fuel so you can focus up, because trust me, this is going to suck. Hop into a game of Plunder with the assault rifle of your choice. I highly recommend the AMAX or M4 for their fast time to kill, but any assault rifle should work as long as it's for Modern Warfare. Check the plane route. If it isn't going over Storage Town first, just leave the game and search for another match. Once you find a good plane route, drop Storage Town and get ready to sweat, because you need to get 5 kills in under a minute, and you need to do it 25 times. Run around Storage Town, find players, down them, and finish them. If you see a player that's already down, finish them too, because it also counts towards the challenge. The double time perk and heartbeat sensor are also very helpful for finding and running 2 players faster. If you notice that players aren't landing there anymore, just leave the game and repeat the process until you unlock the Gra. Follow for more tips like this.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
No more Fortnite?
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak.
The magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see, I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner.
Yeah, can I get a Big Mac? Or what?
Alright people, I need to discuss an issue. No, a fucking epidemic in the gaming community. Skill-based fucking matchmaking. From Fortnite to COD, this shit's been spreading through video games like a fucking virus, sucking out every ounce of fun for us good players. And I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's getting worse. I'm out here in diamond fucking lobbies every game, facing Nick Mercs and fucking Swag. That's not even a joke, we killed them on stream. And I'm just trying to chill out after a long day, bro. I am tired of these sweaty, rose skin wearing fucks, who I still can't see by the way, who snore 4 lines of G Fuel every fucking morning before hopping on for 12 hours straight. Matchmaking should be random, like it used to be. Why do you think those old games were so loved? So Activision, please, fix your fucking shit. And all you people watching, let them know. No more COD points until we see some fucking results. There's really no point in using the Modern Warfare MP5. Allow me to explain. Alright, let's go back on over to True Game Data. Click here, click on Warzone. So let's compare the Modern Warfare MP5 to the MAC-10. Now as you can see, the Modern Warfare MP5 is slightly better at close range, but as you can see, the MAC-10 is still very good and has a further damage drop-off. Plus, the MAC-10 just has better mobility and more ammo. So the MAC-10 is definitely better. Follow for more tips like this.
All parents expect us to play video games.
I ain't gonna cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Yeah. I ain't gonna cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Can't try.
I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all.
It started with the hay, lost a creaking, well it just started in the hay. With his long johns on, pop went a creeping up to the bottom to the hay.
I really wish it was, but no, the MAC-10 is still better. Let me show you why. Let's head back on over to True Game Data. Click on Warzone. Now let's compare the brand new LC-10 to the MAC-10. Now these are just the base stats, but as you can see, the LC-10 really does struggle at that close range. It does get a bit better at around 15 meters. But it's not really meant for close range combat. And believe me, I tried using it with a sniper last night and I just kept getting outgunned by FFARs and MAC-10s. So it's not terrible, but it's not meta. Hit the plus for more. Alright, so I had a bunch of people asking this and also about like my headset and keyboard, so why not just give you a whole setup tour? Hey Google, turn on the setup. So first we got my desk, the IKEA Freddy desk. It is pretty nice, but it does start to run out of room once you set everything up. Then we got my 2 monitors, the AOC24G2 and the Acer Nitro XV250Y. I have the Razer Synosa V2 keyboard and the Razer Death Adder Essential mouse. Then we got my headset, the Arctis Pro Wireless. Absolutely love this thing. And finally, let's go down to my PC. We got the Ryzen 5 3600 with a GTX 1660 Super, 24 gigs of RAM, and it's all in the Cooler Master MB530 case. What do you guys think? Building your Mac 10 wrong. Hear me out. The typical Mac 10 class uses the reinforced heavy barrel and the field agent grip, which both reduce your mobility. But if you swap them out for the Cavalry Lancer and the Striker grip, you lose very little performance and gain a massive boost in movement. I conducted some tests and found that this class gives you about a 5% boost in movement speed, making it as fast as a pistol, and a 20% boost in strafe speed without much of a change in recoil and an improved damage range. So answer this.
You wanna see some real speed, bitch?
Then try out this class. Follow for more tips like this.
How players expect me to react when they call me trash.
I ain't gon' cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Yeah. I ain't gon' cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Can't try.
Here are the best attachments for the brand new FARA 83 assault rifle in Warzone. This gun feels very close to the FFAR, but I actually think it might be better. Throw in the flash guard muzzle, followed by the field agent grip for better aiming stability and recoil control, because trust me, this gun needs it. Then equip the 13.7-inch takedown barrel for better bullet velocity and movement, the 60-round fast mag for more ammo, and the KGB pad stock, because it literally lets you move faster while shooting than you can while walking. Just like the FFAR, this gun pretty much feels like an SMG, so I recommend you use it like one. And if you can manage that recoil, this gun absolutely dominates at close to mid-range. Follow for more tips like this. Warzone players be like, yo, you got 4K, you can buy me back. And? Did you think this money was for you? You thought I was gonna buy you? Over a self-res? Over a UAV? Cause you know damn well they're gonna help me more than you in a fight. Alright, season 2, baby. What do you guys got for us? Oh, we're super excited to show you. Great, let's hear it. So you know that ship everyone's been talking about? Yeah, what about it? Well, we took that and made it a new POI. Oh, cool. Did it crash at like the port or like the downtown park area? Even better, we put it at prison. And get this, there are zombies on it. Why? We wanted to hype up the new Cold War Zombies mode so people might actually buy the game. Okay, are there at least any cool rewards? Well, no. Alright, what about the battle pass? Is there anything good in that? No, not really. At least tell me the new guns are good. So is that all you did? Almost 3 months, and that's all you could come up with. Not everything. You know that car in the gulag? Yeah. We got rid of it. Thank God. And put boxes there. You son of a bitch! Technically speaking, the AS-VAL is the best gun in the game. But overall, I think the FFAR is better. Let me show you why. Back over to my favorite website, True Game Data. Head over to Warzone. Now let's compare the AS-VAL to the FFAR. Now, as you can see, the AS-VAL has a ridiculous close to mid-range time to kill, but the FFAR is still very good. But the AS-VAL has 2 problems. 1, it only has a 30-round mag, so it's really only viable in solos. And 2, it has less than half the bullet velocity of the FFAR. So at close range in solos or duos, the AS-VAL is probably the best weapon, but overall, the FFAR is better. Follow for more tips like this.
How parents expect us to play video games.
Long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Yeah. I ain't gon' cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Can't try.
Chupapi muñeño. Chupapi muñeño. Chupapi mu fucking ñeño muñeño. Chupapi muñeño mu chupapi muñeño mu fucking.
What the f- I didn't, bro. I didn't.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Guys, you gotta stop using the MP7. Let me show you why. Alright, you know where we're going. Back to True Game Data. Click here, click on Warzone. Now let's compare the MP7 to the best SMG, the MAC-10. Now at longer ranges, the MP7 is better, but at that close to mid-range mark where you really want to use the SMG, it's not as good as the MAC-10. So if you plan on shooting people who are 50 meters away, I guess the MP7 is better, but at that point, you might as well just use an assault rifle. Comment the guns you want to see next. Here is the fastest way to rank up weapons in Warzone this double XP weekend. First, you're going to want to hop into a game of Plunder with the gun you want to rank up, and once the match starts, grab a chopper and start looking around the map for supply run contracts. Pick up a contract and use the chopper to get to the marked buy station, but make sure you're holding the weapon you want to rank up. This chopper is your best friend, so stay as close to it as possible and try to keep it from getting damaged. If your chopper is taken or destroyed, leave the game and repeat the process until you max out your weapons. A couple things to note. When the game hits overtime, you get 50% more XP per contract, so make sure to move as fast as possible in those last few minutes. Using a double weapon XP token will stack on top of the current XP rate, giving you 4 times as much XP per contract. Also, playing with friends, especially if you can get multiple choppers, will drastically speed up the process, and each of you will get the weapon XP. Follow for more tips like this. The Cold War MP5 is not as good as you think it is. Let me show you why. Back to the computer. You already know where we're heading. Back to True Game Data. Click on Warzone. So let's compare the Cold War MP5 to my SMG of choice, the MAC-10. So the Cold War MP5 does slightly outgun the MAC-10 up to about 50 meters. The problem is, it does drop off on damage very quickly. The MAC-10 is just a better all-around weapon, while the MP5 is mainly meant for those close-range situations. Plus, the MAC-10 just has better iron sights, mobility, and recoil. Follow for more tips like this. Yeah, no, the Kilo definitely does not shred anymore. Allow me to explain. Alright, let's go back to True Game Data. Click on Warzone. Now let's go ahead and compare the Kilo to one of the best ARs, the AMAX. And like, come on guys, it's not even close. Now the only reason the Kilo would be somewhat useful is because of its low recoil. But at that point, you might as well just use a Ram or a Bruin. Follow for more tips like this.